Hello guys, we now, here and now, start with the round of interviews where participants of Big Green Be Solidar project in DURGUN are welcomed. So here is our first participant, Farad. And he will start with this round of interviews. So Farad, present yourself. You are really welcome here as the first one. So we are ready for your presentation.
Okay, hello guys, I'm Farad, I'm from Turkey and I'm 24 years old. Yes, and now we are here for environmental project and I'm ready to answer your questions.
Of course. Now we start. So the first question is, where and when did you know about this? So where did you find this opportunity, and so how you appeared here?
Okay, first I made my Erasmus student mobility in Czech Republic in 2017, and after that my roommate just participated in this kind of project in Slovakia for 1 year. And I asked many questions about this. Why did you choose this? Okay. And I asked many questions to my friend. What's European Solidarity Corps? Why did you choose this kind of project? And he just explained everything to me. And I said, why shouldn't I do that?
You were so excited.
Yes, I was so excited. And this is really big opportunity for everybody. So I learned like this.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. So let's proceed to the second question, more specific one and concerning the project. So what is your personal purpose of staying here? What do you expect from this? What do you think it should be or should not be? So just explain your thoughts.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, firstly, the project is about environment and ecology. Anyway, I didn't know any idea about Drogashani when I applied the project. I searched on Google and I didn't find anything. So
except Wikipedia.
Except Wikipedia, yes. And the point for me is just environment, because in high school time I just realized that I just saw the news and I realized that our world is losing water. For me, it was all started with losing water in the world. So I just started to search something on internet, and after when I got to university, I tried to do something but I didn't find time, and I keep searching again and again, and after when I finished my university, I find the time to do something and I applied this project. I saw this project and I immediately applied for this. So here, okay, we are in Corona time, pandemic, and we don't have many options to do here, so we are doing our best here about project. We are trying to just inform the students, we are going to schools and doing workshops, so far is everything good.
Okay, so interesting answer, so long one for these questions. We really appreciate your participation. So thank you so much for presence. So here was, I remind you, here was our first participant of the project within this interview round for ESC. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here.
So we are glad to present the third participant of our ESC interview. That's Ella. So present yourself, Ella, first.
Hello everyone, my name is Ella, I'm from Russia, and I'm in the project Big Green Be Solidar from European Solidarity Corps, and I'm very happy to present here.
And I will ask you some questions regarding the project, so about your maybe expectations or some thoughts about the end of the project. So what will have been changed by the end of your project? So what expectations do you have? Maybe some estimated results or something like this. Just share your thoughts about this.
Yes, thank you, Ilya. Honestly, it's a very good question because now we're in the middle of our project and we do a lot. We still have something to do here. And about my expectation, just we do a lot of work here all together, like with people from different countries and different culture. And this project helps me a lot to teach the other cultures, to know the other guys from different point of view and different problems with environmental problem there in their countries and in these countries, and we each day shared our experience, how we can solve our problem, how it's important to be together and to have different view to different point to all the environmental problem here. And about my expectation, I really believe that in the end of the project I multiplies all my skills about communication knowledge, about how to act with people and how to act with pollution, with different type of pollution, and how to be more helpful for people and for my environment.
Oh, so comprehensive answer you gave for this question. We really want to thank you for the participation and wish you the greatest results in the project. Okay, let us greet our fourth participant, fourth volunteer of Dragashani's Big Green Be Solidar project, Sophia. Present yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm Sophia Nashwani from Jordan, 26 years old. I finished my bachelor's with political science major. Welcome.
So, I just have one but very interesting question, really. We will enjoy your answer. So, since we are in Dragashani and we know just what problems does the city face with all environmental issues now, so they resemble those that are of world scope, but still, I want to ask you the following. So, if you were a minister of Dragashani's environment, what would you do?
For sure, this is like a deep question and had like a lot of things to talk about, but I will try to give you like a short answer. First, if I was like environment minister, I would like to prioritize raising awareness for people, not only for businesses, also for individuals, because this is really like an important opportunity for all of us. This is not like the end for us, no, should be like an opportunity for us. Also, we need, as a nation, to consider like materials to be valuable resources. So we need to use these resources efficiently, like essentials. Also, I would seek to encourage communities to get involved more, like for environmental issues. We are just looking for like economic issues, for different issues, but also environment, it's so important for all of us, because like we are just building for the next generation and the next and after. So we need to take care of the environmental issues and which is really so important. So just we need to make them more aware about these issues, and which is so important for the pollution, for the recycling, and all of these things. So raising the awareness, it's so important.
Yes, I think your efforts will make Dragashani really clean and brilliant. So thank you so much really for the answer. We appreciate your participation.
Hello.
Hello guys. So here we welcome the fifth participant of this round of interviews. So that's Miriam. Please, Miriam, present yourself.
Well, I'm Miriam from Tunisia. I came just 6 months ago. So, yeah, I have an environmental background. I'm so proud of my study. Okay.
So excited of staying here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and now we come to the questions.
Okay.
So I'll ask you just one question about the European Solidarity Corps, about our project. So Generally, we in Dragashani have some issues with waste management. So we participated in the cleaning activity of the old river, and we discovered really devastating situation with trash and waste disposal situation. So here I want to ask you some question about this. Have you got any steps? Have you just thought about any steps to try to reduce this amount of waste that we generally create, and specifically to Dragashani? Yes.
Well, first when I came here, I just thought that I need to be a good influencer to people about environmental. But after that, I just discovered that I need to improve myself first to be, and it's not necessary to be an influencer, but it's good to take an action. Well, as I mentioned, I have environmental background. So I didn't came here like with empty hands. So I've got like this idea and those tips to do an everyday in my life routine, where just to reduce first my use the plastic using in my life. Then I just be plastic free, be minimalist. Be vegetarian, and I all the time try to improve these tips. So yeah, I didn't came with empty hands, and yeah, but what I learned from my journey here, that encourage Romanian brands and local brands, it's very important as environmental tips, and to all the time and to all the time be good and to improve that the environmental situation in this country. So what I really learned is I need all the time to just stay away from the big brands, from the international brands, and focus in Romanian local product. And yeah, it helps a lot, and it's not new for me, but because I all the time thought that it's economic tips, but no, just it's really environmental important step that we need to take it all, and to support the local product from this country. What I improved too in myself, that I just be more connected with the nature, more connected with the natural stuff, stay away from all the fancy things, and just be as close to nature as you can. So yeah, there is a lot that I just learned here, and thanks to all the people that I just known in Romania, because yeah, I just learned a lot, and that's it.
So at least we have a glorious example to stick to. Sure. So if you just want to educate people about some environmental stuff, so please educate yourself first.
Yeah, it's not about education, sorry, it's about like a routine, like when you just wake up,
Yes.
you need to drink water, you need just, sometimes we need to learn and study what we have first, and what we consume, and to be really conscious about what we just put in our body, and just put in our environment. So just conscience is like more important than learn and teach and all the fancy things. Seriously, we need not to be, it's not really necessary like to influence people or to just do a lot of blah blah blah. It's take a small actions per day just to make our environment happy.
Hello, Dasha.
Hello, Miriam.
So you know that we have an ESC interview. So I want to thank you for participation first, and so I wanted to ask you some questions about the ESC in general, about just our project, and just some general questions to enrich the interview.
Okay.
So introduce yourself one more time.
So my name is Daria. I'm ESC volunteer here in Romania, Dragashani city, and my project is about environment and ecology.
Mhm. So, in case our project is about environmental stability, environmental education, so I would to ask you some questions concerning environment in general. So, if you were, for example, the leader of the country, what would you do to help to protect the environment of this country?
So this is a good question. So I think there are some actions that I would do in order to protect our environment. So the first one, I think I would build more waste recycling plants in every city of Russia, in Russia. So this is the first step. The second step, I think that I would increase the penalties for dumping toxic waste into the oceans, because I think this problem is really bad and really important nowadays. And the third step, so I think I would educate our people about environment, about how to protect the environment, about ecology. I think it would be great.
Mhm. Thank you so much. Now I see how you are concerned within the environmental situation in Russia, the biggest country, by the way. So let's proceed to the second question, and it will be, so indicate the most pressing environmental concern in the world. Just let's talk about the environmental problems the world is facing nowadays.
So, as far as I know, and as far as the whole world knows, I guess that the climate change problem has become crucial nowadays. So, as I know that global warming is increasing, and it leads to the melting of icebergs, and to the increasing of the level of the ocean. And so what we have now, for example, as far as I know, there are some deserts that already appeared because of it, because of this problem, and also some floods. So this is really bad. What we can do about this? Well, I'm not a leader and I'm not a scientist, but I think that maybe we should decrease the number of manufacturers, at least to try to do this, or maybe to invent another types of fossil, maybe another types of, I mean, fuel, yeah, another types of fuel. So I hope we will overcome this problem soon.
Really interesting answer. So I see that you have future marks and for humanity. So thank you so much. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your participation. So it was our last participant within the interview. So, and we are glad that you are with us. Thank you so much. See you.